Sorry, guys. He didn't want to.
Why are you scared?
People are saying that I gave him conditions to delete. I don't even know what's going on. I'm not even supposed to talk about this right now.
Your person was the one calling me. It wasn't me. Even when I'm telling the truth, you just decide to be say no. Since I've been very evil.
This is the girl that Kadochi is in love with.
Nice. If you don't have haters, then you're not doing things.
She used to mistreat me.
Say no.
Jealousy. Zambia is the epitome of jealousy.
God is the only one you should put all your trust.
We are your fans. Either you are wrong. You can't be insulting us.
Kadochi was beating me. I fainted.
Why is it? Don't think as though I'm strong. I've tried to be strong for a long time. I've really tried to be strong for a long time. Why is it?
What's up, guys? It's your boy Kadochi Bob the Builder. Just here to announce that I'm single again.
Am I even showing? Okay, so as you have watched and heard in the intro, today we're going to be talking about Kadochi's past relationships and their timeline. Welcome to my little digital diary, where I am going to be exploring different kinds of niches until I discover which one I want to pursue and which one I want to stay in. So today we're going to kind of be doing a deep dive into one of the social media personalities, which is Kadochi. Apparently, his actual name is Solomon, which I only discovered a couple of days ago. So we're going to be taking a deep dive into his past relationships, the rise to fame, and his current position. Okay, so let's get into it. Hi everyone, my name is Sibo and I am your host for today's deep dive. Now, I make videos randomly, rarely, depending on what niche I want to dive into that day. So bear with me if I post different kinds of content. And yeah, now let's get into the video. First of all, who is Kadochi? Kadochi, often seen as Kadochi ZM, is a popular Zambian social media personality, vlogger, and content creator known for his relationship drama and lifestyle content, especially his on-again, off-again public relationship with fellow creator Mianda. He's seen as a relatable figure who shares his life, including relationship ups and downs, often sparking debate and discussion among his followers about love and maturity. Now, Kadochi first saw a rise in fame and popularity in late 2022 to early 2023. And when he rose to popularity, it was mostly about his vlogs and how well he treated his then girlfriend, Mianda. Everyone admired how much he loved her and how much they loved one another. In his vlogs, he would always be seen in a yango, taking her to all kinds of places and spoiling her. Even though the budget wasn't much, you could still tell the effort that he put into his relationship. Everyone wanted a partner like Kadochi. That's when you can kind of see that people now, you know that trend where people would say, I looked at my boyfriend and I sighed. Yeah, this was that relationship. This is the relationship that made people believe in love again, because they saw how much Kadochi loved Mianda and how he treated her. He made vlogs with her as the main focus for a good number of months, and many people followed him because they loved how relatable it was, with Yangos, with ShopRite, with doing the best that he can do for her with what he had. People loved this authenticity. People loved the goals that they were couple goals, I'm telling you. And I also enjoyed his vlogs. I used to watch his vlogs and I was like, wow, Zambian men can treat a woman like this. Okay. I am impressed. So everything was going well. People thought that Mianda and Kadochi are going to be end game. Like, we cannot wait until he puts that ring on her finger. We can't wait until we see how his wedding is going to be. Everyone was excited and everyone knew that these two were going to be endgame, right? Come late 2023, what happened? All of a sudden, Kadochi and Mianda broke up, and a video of Mianda with her friend Jackson was now going viral.
No, delete this to my videos.
What was happening in the video? Mianda was seen kissing her friend named Jackson, and she literally told him in the video to delete the video, but somehow it was exposed and went all over the place. A couple of days later, we found out that Mianda and Kadochi had broken up. Now, people were stunned. This was literally trending for so long. Everyone was shocked because how could Kadochi and Mianda break up? They are literally endgame. Like, they are literally couple goals. They made me believe in love again. That's what people were saying. So what happened? Yango is red, red is for love. What happened to their love? Accusations now surfaced. Kadochi went on live, Mianda went on live on Facebook. What were these accusations, you might ask? Mianda now was claiming that Kadochi had cheated on her repeatedly throughout the relationship, and not only that, but he also physically abused her.
And then ask Kadochi what she did to me. Kadochi beats me. Even after cheating on me, he will still beat me. Do you guys know what I go through? Ask him. Tell him to go live and say if I'm lying.
That is what she alleged against Kadochi. Now everyone was so shocked because Kadochi loves Mianda. Kadochi beating Mianda. When? How? That was when the viral video where Mianda said that Kadochi would often make her grab his beard and force her to say Rick Ross, say Maybach music. You guys watch for yourselves.
She used to mistreat me. As on Good Sunday, Vununu that Kundari Cross at Kundameva Maybach music.
Mianda came out with these accusations against him, and Kadochi was seen crying on a live video on Facebook.
Kadochi cries for Mianda.
On Facebook. He later clarified that he was not crying because she may have cheated on him. He was crying because he was disappointed. He never confirmed nor denied, but he strongly implied that he did not abuse her, because he said that she had lived with him for close to a year.
So Mianda went live and started saying things like, no, Kadochi was abusive, he used to beat me, and he's obsessed with me. When I tell him that it's over, he would kill himself and all that stuff. But again, the same person is saying, but I wouldn't say Kadochi is a bad person, again he's a good person. Why is it? If you guys honestly think I was abusing Mianda and I was cheating on her, where is the evidence of me kissing another girl like Pamida? If you delete those videos, I'll kill you. I've never cheated on that girl. Yes, I might cheat my messages, but not as in real life. I wouldn't kill myself because Mianda said it's over. Come on. I'm crying because I wasted my time. You know what I mean? Kadochi was abusive. Abusive. Almost a year I was abusive.
How could he have abused her this entire time? She cited her sister as a witness, and she said she would act like everything is fine in public. But he himself said that ask her sister. She knows how well I treated Mianda. He begged her to try and work things out. He later said that the breakup was due to misunderstandings and them going in different directions. And after one thing led to another, they decided to break up. But he tried to make things work. He begged her, he pleaded with her, he asked his friends to speak with her to convince her to stay with him, but she said no. In her live video, she claimed that every time she would try to leave him, he would do something drastic, like say he's going to kill himself. Yeah, toxic. Very toxic. So now the Zambian public was learning the behind the scenes of their relationship, and we didn't really know who to believe. To this day, we don't really know exactly what happened. But, funny enough, a couple of months later, claiming that it was all a prank and a publicity stunt, they got back together.
Mwachosa vina chabe gwira ndevu kamba Maybach music kamba Maybach music. Hey, give me a hug, manjap.
People were saying that I gave him conditions to delete. I don't even know what's going on.
Now everyone was shocked. Everyone was wondering what is going on. Were they just rage baiting the whole country or what? Others were claiming that Kadochi is trapped in this relationship with his ex-girlfriend, or at that time, current girlfriend. And people were pleading with Kadochi to leave her because she's toxic. And she said all those things about him.
I want to address this issue going on social media. You guys in Zambia have got fake standards. My standards are fake. And you normally focus on stupid things, foolish things.
A couple of months later, now in 2024, they finally called it quits. Fully called it quits between them. At this point, people were not really surprised, but devastated because that was literally the end of an era. This was the relationship that made Kadochi rise to fame, and now Mianda, because she was now getting brand deals with Yango, 1xBet. Everybody knows once you get popular, if 1xBet doesn't enter your DMs, are you really popular? Don't sue me. So now, Mianda also gained some sense of popularity, although people always thought that she was, evil. You know that thing, fear women. Yeah. Now, Kadochi and Mianda have fully called it quits. Enter Sekani. Now, Sekani was known as Mianda's friend or bestie, but also Kadochi's female best friend. A video of them surfaced kissing shortly after his final breakup with Mianda. Now people were wondering, did this girl stab Mianda in the back and steal her man? Well, we don't really know, to be honest, but one thing that we do know is that Kadochi tried his best to clarify on what? Facebook Live. Again. Is it every time that there's drama people have to go on Facebook Live? I don't know, but well. He clarified that in a perfect world, he would actually be with Sekani. But when that video surfaced, he admitted that him and Sekani were just trying things out. They were testing the waters. They were trying to see if they would be compatible and would be able to date. But they felt that it would be better that they would remain friends.
If life was fair, I would be dating Sekani. Based on judging Kadochi, maybe he's just trying to sponsor Sekani, he's just trying to promote Sekani's page, Shanshan. So me and Sekani tries to give it a try, And so Sekani was my friend, and when that video leaked, we tried to give it a try, like try to date and all that, but then we were okay as friends. So I felt like we were better off as friends, not as partners, you know what I mean, like romantic partners.
So that relationship never really went anywhere, to be honest. Everyone now thought that Kadochi is a player. He's jumping from one relationship to the next. So what's going on? These allegations, this perspective of Kadochi, to be honest, he never really appeased the allegations, because a couple of months later, I'm not exactly sure whether this is late 2024 or early 2025, he went to this festival, this carnival, this event where a lot of popular Zambian and South African artists were performing. And Kadochi, being the popular guy that he is, was, approached by fans to ask for pictures with him. They all took pictures with him, right? Because he's a celebrity and they love his content. Now enter Martha, Kadochi's most recent ex-girlfriend. A little bit of foreshadowing. So, Mianda was one of the fangirls that went to take a picture with him. And when Kadochi posted a video or a vlog of that event, one of Martha's friends commented and said, "Oh, the way Martha was looking at you when everything was happening, I think something might happen." And he said, "Okay, tell Martha to inbox me and we'll see what happens." Fast forward, hard launch. There is a new woman on the block, a new woman on Kadochi's page. Martha, a university student, right? And there's nothing wrong with her being a university student. It's fine. So, Kadochi and Martha are now the new hot couple.
But I'm so happy for Kadochi. Obviously, he deserves to move on. He deserves to be happy as well. We are hoping to see more videos from you guys. This is such a pretty girl, Kadochi. Hold on to this girl. I'm so happy for you, my brother. I wish you all the best. Yeah.
Couple goals. Martha is so beautiful. Like, when I first saw her, I was like, wow, she is gorgeous. How does Kadochi find these women? Like, they are so beautiful. Not that he's bad or anything like that. But me personally, I don't really like guys who are always drinking. And we all know Kadochi and Black Label. How am I doing? Mianda. As far as we all know, also Martha used to complain that he drinks too much. And he always say the same thing. He's trying, he cares about them. Next thing you know, Arimuba na futi. Anyway. So, new vlogs now with Martha. I took Martha to do her nails. I took Martha to do her hair. I bought Martha this. I bought Martha that. I went to go and pick up Martha. Martha wasn't feeling well. I got her some food. I got her this. I got her that. She came to see me. She brought this for my birthday. Martha, Martha, Martha. Everyone looked at Martha and thought she was such a sweet, sweet person. And to me, I think she is. But apparently, Martha broke up with him. Why? Allegations that he cheated on her. Everyone was like, okay, at this point, it's now Kadochi who is the problem. Because why is it that every time he's cheating on his partners, why is it that every time he gets drunk, he does a mistake? And it's often. No. Martha says that, or Martha implies that he cheated on her. And when he got drunk, he started posting things about his ex Mianda. Crazy. Absolutely insane. So now, she broke up with him because of everything that she was posting about his previous relationship. Shortly after that, though, they got back together and continued the vlogs, continued the content, continued their love. as far as everyone knew. And then now, just like 2 weeks ago, as of this recording, they've broken up again. What happened? What happened? What happened? No one is actually clarifying what happened between them, but I know that in the near future, Kadochi is not capable of keeping quiet on this issue for a long time. So very soon you're going to see that he's going to come out on live again on Facebook, and he'll tell us everything that happened. Now people are just like, you know what, as a woman, why are you even getting into a relationship with Kadochi? Kadochi is so toxic. He drinks like crazy. He has a habit of cheating, allegedly. Why, as a woman, are you even getting into a relationship with Kadochi? That's what a lot of people at this point are even saying.
Guys, whenever you feel foolish, whenever you feel stupid, just remember that somewhere, there's someone out there who is Kadochi's ex. In fact, I'll do you one better. There's someone out there who watches Bongani's content unironically and enjoys it. Whenever you think that you are a fool, remember those people. Because, my brother, when your intelligence is failing, their intelligence is failing worse than you. No, because as a woman, why would you subject yourself to dating Kadochi? That's what I want to understand. Because first of all, you know that you're going to be a TikTok celeb. You know that all of us are going to know your name. Second, when that relationship fails, and it will, when that relationship fails, you start making to a foolish video. Have you seen that video where he's smelling a can of Lucky Star? And I'm getting flashbacks. Yo, if you're dating Kadochi, it's the same as just posting your sex tape by internet. It's the same. Because this boy will air your dirty laundry. He will air it. He will get your dirty pant and you air it. He'll get your used panty liner, your used pant, and you air it. Because he's got no manners, Kadochi. Anyway, you feel nice. He takes you for braiding, he'll take you in a yango. First of all, just a anyway, let me not even talk too much. Anyway, you take you in a yango, he'll take you to do braiding your hair, he'll take you to my restaurants, he'll take you in town, buy you a Kama necklace. You think you're special. A man who drinks black label. He holds the black label like this in his hand. He holds on to it for dear life as if you die without the black label. You think such a man is normal? You think he's a normal human being? It's you who's the fool. Why should we feel bad for you? Okay, first, have you ever smelled a black label? Just, not even drunk. Have you smelled a black label? You think a person can be normal drinking those things 24/7? How we, guys? I think it's time we learn to start using the brain. The brain.
Even me personally, I'm seeing the pattern. I'm seeing the cycle. Like before they broke up, I was watching their content. I was like, oh my gosh, I really hope they get married one day. I hope this time, But one day, people keep commenting on Martha's TikTok page about her getting back with Kadochi, and she is trying to kind of show people that she's serious. We are not getting back together. It's over. It's done. Which I don't blame her for, to be honest. I feel like that's the stance that she should follow because, yeah. Kadochi's terrible record when it comes to relationships. You can even feel bad for the women that he's with. So now it kind of brings to question, from Mianda to Sekani to Martha now, as far as we know, who truly was the issue? Who is the common denominator? Why is it that every time Kadochi's girlfriends, once it ends, rumors, circulation, all that, why is it like that? On his birthday, Martha and one of his other friends this year gave him Bibles, and he literally said he feels the Lord calling him back. honestly, my brother, my personal message and advice to you: find the Lord before you find another partner. Let me tell you this: find the Lord before you find another partner, because at this point, there's some things within you that you need to heal. There are some things that you don't prove by loving someone else or drinking. There are some things that you can only go to God for. And even the women that he was with, Mianda is now in a relationship. I'm not sure about Sekani. Martha is still healing, I think. Even for them, find God before you place your entire heart in a relationship. People always say Lusaka is for business, it's not for love. Honestly, a lot of people have been proving that right. But me personally, I believe that if your relationship is based on the foundation of Christ, if you are both Bible believing, God fearing people in your relationship, then why should your relationship fail? You know? Of course, there'll be human imperfections and everything, but even in Lusaka, people can find love. It's only about your mindset and your values, your morals. We've been seeing videos of Ezika's baddie. Comment down below if you want me to make a video about that. We've also seen videos about a Zimbabwean student. I kind of posted a little bit of a snippet of a video on my TikTok page. So if you want to see that, me responding or reacting to the Zimbabwean guy saying he'll never date Zambian women again, check my TikTok page. We've seen all these things. Who was there when Brian Chanda and Valerie were couple goals? And now look what happened. The drama with that. I was still in high school when all that happened, y'all. Honestly, all these events, these canon events, are just proving that saying right. That Lusaka is just for business, it's not for love. Lusaka is for making money, not for relationships. I don't know about that, honestly, but so far, no one is proving it wrong. Either way, that was just a little bit of a deep dive on Kadochi and his past failed relationships. Now, tell me what you think in the comments. Like, was it Kadochi who made the mistake with Mianda, then Sekani, then Martha? Or was it them who also made the mistake? Because we can't also forget that Mianda had that video where she kissed that guy, Jackson. Although she said that Jackson was just her friend and it wasn't a real kiss. Jackson also came out and said it was a real kiss and that Mianda told him that she had broken up with Kadochi when all that happened.
Even the time Mianda was coming to the store, I asked her if she was still dating Kadochi, and she said no. And me kissing Mianda wasn't like, I never even kissed her on the lips, but me doing that to her wasn't to hate anyone or make anyone feel jealous. It was just for fun. You guys do that, you guys make videos with your friends, you kiss them on the cheek, same land. But then just because it was Mianda, problem.
Now, that is also something else that people have not really dived into, because he came out and said that, and I'm glad that we got to hear his side of the story. So I believe that in Kadochi and Mianda's former relationship, Kadochi is not the only one to blame. Mianda is also at fault, in my personal opinion, because even if it wasn't a real kiss, why are you getting up close with someone like that who isn't your man? Meanwhile, he's still your man at the time of that video coming out. That was before they broke up. So my question is, why Were you like that with him even if it wasn't a real kiss? And then also Kadochi, rumors. She claimed that he cheated on her multiple times, which we don't know really. Because the proof that we have of her being with that guy is the video. But as for Kadochi, we haven't seen anything apart from Sekani, which he clarified on. As for Sekani, I don't really know what I think about it. I feel like she was just like a comma in between his two most prominent relationships. Everyone thought that she's just a girl bestie that stole someone's man, but we don't know the full story behind her. I feel like she also kind of used that for publicity, for fame, for herself. That's how I feel, to be honest. Allegedly. Allegedly. As for Martha, I feel like she genuinely loved him. I saw the things that she bought for him on his birthday, and that little, the sticky notes where she wrote 10 reasons why I love you. That was so cute and so caring. I personally felt like she genuinely loved him and she cared for him. She used to cook for him sometimes, I think, and also she would tell him to stop drinking as much. She said, okay, it's fine, you can go out with your guy friends, you can have a few drinks and stuff, but not drinking all the time. She black label. She cared for him, I believe, and it disappointed her, So I believe, as of now, with the information that we have currently, I believe that between Martha and Kadochi was the main issue, in my personal opinion. Also, going into new relationships with unhealed trauma, toxic behavior patterns, I don't think that's healthy for anyone involved, not for you or your new partner. So I believe that Kadochi should take a break before we hear again that Kadochi has a new girlfriend. Vlog footy. Let me also show you guys the kind of content that he makes. The vlogs, they're very interesting. I personally enjoyed them. So have a look for yourselves.
So guys, ide nabona vivukapo chemwaizwa. Nsovelesa muntu magero wanga njevele, baby, let's go do your hair. First, tell me who's your boyfriend? Abakamat Kadochi njevele, okay, let's go. Short, we got on a young. We are going somewhere in Kapwata market. Upon she kwapya, but nvira chemusha kaina gero wanga lotenda kusaloon. Gero afuni kaoni kamusha mundi weather idionse maiza. So we went by Jen's Touch Hair Salon just in Kapwata, guys. Natagingana page hapo na fakapona phone number. Guys, she's the best when it comes to doing Martha's hair. So now ungapeleke ugero wako ngaufuna. So while we were waiting for her to start her hair, we just sat down and we started playing, like taking videos on Snapchat, just feeling nice. Kaidi love ya ufana ima wama maiziwa. Inenzine mwana noma kama tikwatira Kadochi. We first asize school mwana. And then finally they started doing her nails. Cause mamene mukangena vamashana ma nails. So this guy was the one putting Martha's nails, and he's very choosy. Tezo shimika. It just feels like we were home maiziwa. Cause she good speech here unanichisma unaiva vile chevusha. Se make mzao mama nails zinfuna kushayana. Njevede bakamba mchaini ma nails ya kadi. Eru kuma price very very much fair. So uzavela chemunga kutubena vyo wachita. Umvela na YouTube mnewa konga batiping and watiping anga ufuna maiziwa. And then nishidankara panisko pakansa pato ukwamcha maneos shani, like everything was on point. Just Touch Hair Salon, guys, daily ko muyamba manje maneos yazona na imila na mbokopa ine kumawama huko guys huko. And then I was just me kadi ngonangiza na nezokopa na katatuka on kakusaide katatuka ngapenya kakemo ninjajinga. And then she was like, baby nifuna hata nimpeso maneos na baby put uza ngati nkukudesa nzambo kudesa ngani kukwashina mabamba yonse nzambo kuwashila I'll be feeding you. And then they started doing her hair ukwamcha maneos maizo maona ku Just Touch Hair Salon mwekudidika. So follow the page, call their number now. Baba tupenda kona pink face to my nails. Ala, this guy is good at putting nails mwe wantu. Ku Facebook pena posting my nails because the nails are nice. Mancha mawasha bwanje, amaja bwanje. That guys, sima relationship yako kumakombone haya. And then finally nishidankara futu nimako. Nimukopela chepatari mazona sisi mweza mbone kila ka. Zatari mpako baka ku side screen nangu. And they were very fast. Look at the outcome of the nails, the decorations on the nails. In a cinema, but nails look at. That's what Makuzan, you ladies. Don't settle for less. Date a generous man, not a rich man, a generous. So we even took a picture. And then guys, look at the hair. My mother is beautiful, guys. Or but you know my girl is a 10. My girl is a 10. In event I'm bragging at one of Vashan in a mock up the girl can 10 out of 10. We are talking about when a good upload in a good upload can girl can 10 out of 10. And see and never conda. And then look at it. So apaka it is in the out. So or tend the outs and come get a girl command on those that okay, guys, you I get a carry. Look at I even took a natural pic. Mkondo kama no shoot the natural pic. Mother is even nicer in person, you know what I mean? This is my baby. Who be that? I say who be that? Who be that girl with the pink lips? Yeah, so follow Jen's Touch Hair Salon. Nataginga page hapo nikapo na manamba. So if you want to do your nails, mwamene mjamsaluni kafika uzao za chat nifuna wamike na nails gero wanga bazamufaka no mfaka guys. Nakabachu kabakasila. Bye.
So yeah, what do you think about this video? Who do you think I should make a video about next? And you know, give me receipts if you have, you know, information, if you have proof, if you have videos, photos, screenshots, whatever it is. My DMs are open, girl. You know, whoever you want me to make a video about next, comment, let me know, and I'll look into it and I'll do my best. I don't know if this video was even interesting. I feel like it was low-key robotic. I'm not trying to be robotic, but I'm also not trying to be chaotic. I'm trying to be synchronized, and I want to have a good flow of information and sufficient proof, I would say. And also a calming voice, because if you want to sleep while listening to this video, I don't mind at all. Sleep, you know, it should be calming, it should be peaceful. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like it. I hope that you will see the next niche I decide to explore. And yeah, God bless you all. Stay safe in the streets of Lusaka, or just Zambia in general. And wherever you're watching this from, guys, let's send prayers to Kadochi and his victims. I'll see you next time.